coming up on Puppet Daily, experienced an acute brain syndrome last year and turned her experience into an educational story. Watch this.
Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became lost in my own mind last year. In West Kelowna, I've just moved, away from any familiar places, feeling totally removed. Penicillin prescribed for my UTI, agitated and getting whales in the sky. When a couple of bats poisoned my pie. Feeling more agitated, confused, and anxious, where am I? I got in one little fight with imaginary robots. It said, "You're acting kind of crazy. You need help, I'm calling the cops." I yelled as loud as I could, and when someone came near, the robot said, "Yo, the lasers are here." If anything I could say, this guy's gonna get me. But I couldn't think straight. We pulled up to the merge about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the robot, "Yo, Rose, checkmate." Looked at the hospital. I was finally there. To lay in a bed, to get cured from there.
Yes, thanks everyone. Thanks for that. And I'd like you guys to welcome Nancy to the show. Hi Nancy. Thanks for joining us today. Well, thanks for having me. Nancy, that poem was beautiful. Could you tell us a little bit more about what you were experiencing? Yeah, of course. Well, at first it started off with just kind of confusion, all of a sudden. And then it progressed, I got a little bit more agitated, more combative, I started hearing voices, that sort of thing. And then, yeah, my poem, I said I could see whales, they were floating all around me. And yeah, it was just like everything was very vivid. There were machines that I thought were robots, and actually the guy who saved me was a machine, and I thought he was going to kill me. Wow, that all sounds very frightening. It was very frightening, and I wanted to, speak out about it, since apparently this happens to a lot of people who come into acute care settings. Right? I was surprised too. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have today. Thank you, Nancy, for coming to the show. Thank you so much for having me. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay clean.